Hello everyone, and welcome to the Brickformula review of LEGO set 5868, Ferocious Creatures. It has 416 pieces for ages 7 to 12, and it's from the Creator Series, and this set retails for $29.99. And before I continue, I would like to give a shout out to LEGO Collector 27 and Mr. Robotic Rocker. They are the subscribers who had requested that I review this set, so everyone check out their channels. And moving forward, here in the front we see the Crocodile, looking pretty ferocious, I guess. Doesn't scare me. Here on the side we have the parts. You'll see them again towards the end of the video. And here in the back we see all three builds. And in the instruction book, it'll tell you that the advanced build is the Crocodile, the medium build is the Dinosaur, and the quick build is the deep sea fish. And I'll talk about them in that order coming up. Here's the advanced build, which is the Crocodile. And the thing about building creatures out of Lego bricks is that they usually end up looking mechanical rather than a living thing. Especially with those red-orange eyes over there. It looks pretty ferocious though, either way. And here's the view from the front. Say ah. There we go. Looks like he's been brushing his teeth. And he's pretty obedient too, which is nice. Here's the side. And the legs can move like this. Or like that. And this part can move as well. And this thing is pretty long. It measures 18 inches with the tail extended like that. And here is the back, which is not much. Here's the other side. Here's the top, and you'll probably notice that we have a lot of these light green cheese slopes over here. And you'll also notice that there's a string attached to the neck here. And the way this works is that you pull this part, and that will open the mouth for you. And you let it go to get it closed. And for a little demonstration, we can put this minifigure over here, because it's feeding time. And there we go. I guess he didn't like it. Well, of course, because it's not food. It's the crash dummy. And this mechanism still works even when the neck is turned or tilted. This way we can get a good bite on someone's leg. See? Pretty neat, right? I like that. I think that's really nice. And finally, here in the back we have the tail, which is pretty loose, but it's just in level with a minifigure head. So if you want to knock someone out, you can. So I say this thing's pretty fun. And finally, here's the bottom, where it's all brown. I thought it was a little strange. I guess this guy spends a lot of time in the mud. At least I hope it's mud. And this model pretty much uses almost all the bricks. This is what you'll have left when you're done. So not too bad. Let's take a look at the next build. Here's the medium build, which is the Prehistoric Dinosaur. Which dinosaur exactly, I have no idea. To me, it's Yoshi on steroids. I'd like to see Mario ride this puppy. I'm also reminded of Dino Riders. Anyone remember that old cartoon? Back in like 1988? Actually makes me want to modify this one. Just rip off these parts over here and add some guns and accessories. It's not a bad idea. I might consider it. But anyway, here it is from the front. Once again, it looks pretty mechanical. Pretty straightforward and boxy. And this mouth can open up just like that. There's no mechanism to operate it this time, so you have to do it by hand, and that's as wide as it goes. And here's the view from the side. The legs don't really move much, which is a little bit disappointing, but not much either. It only can move like that, and that's it. The feet can move like that, and here's the arm, which can move like so, which is okay. The tail is loose, and you can slap each side if you like, if you're into that thing. Here's the top, where we see a lot of cheese slopes again. Here's the bottom, where it's all brown. And the neck is a little bit disappointing because it doesn't move up and down. I was kind of hoping it would. This way I could pretend it to be like a T-Rex, but I guess it's okay. It can move like this, and it can move like it has a stiff neck. Now, what's really odd about this dinosaur is that it cannot eat from the ground. Let's say like the minifigure is laying flat. That's as far as it goes. He's not eating. I guess that's one way to lose weight. And if he really needs to eat, he'll just have to split his legs, and there we go. And now he's got a meal. Although I gotta admit, if I had to eat like that, just shoot me. Okay, because that looks uncomfortable. Unless you're a gymnast, of course. And there we have it. Although honestly, this is my favorite build out of all three. Mainly because this will probably fit in any other theme. You can have this rampaging in any city set. In Star Wars, you can have some Jedis beat it up, whatever you like. And for the record, these are all the parts that are left over, which is about 1/3. That means the next build will have more parts left over. So let's take a look. Here is the fish that got away, and this thing is one monster of a fish. Just look at him. If you catch this guy, you'll be a legend, like Homer Simpson. I'll have to admit, if I did catch him, I would have to let go of the fishing rod. This thing's going to drag me into the water. Anyway, here he is from the front, with all his sharp teeth. So cool. And it feeds on dummies. See? You can fit one whole minifigure in there. Here's the view from the side. We have some fins here that can move and rotate, like that. And this body can move like that, and this can go up and down. And that's all the playable features that you have here on the fish. Here's the bottom. There's the top. There's the back. It's actually pretty cool, despite the amount of parts that are used here. It actually uses about half the parts. As you can see, this container is pretty much filled to the top. But it's a pretty cool design. It probably goes well with any Atlantis set. Anyway, on to the recommendations. Overall, I say it's a really good set. When it comes to value, like most creator sets, it's really good. It's like 7 cents a piece, so that's pretty nice right there. However, when it comes to the parts, if you're the type like me where you like to build mechs and stuff like that, you do get some nice clicky joints, but the color scheme is not that great because green is not a color I will use very often. But on the flip side, when it comes to play value, this thing can easily complement just about any other LEGO theme, such as City and Atlantis, maybe Ninjago, because you have a crocodile or a dinosaur to kill or whatever. You got some fun with that. And for the price, you can't go wrong, really. And I think you'll agree. And that sums up my review. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.